Rook, you guys are scheming something. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're here. We made it. What's going on with my shirt? We're all sideways. Hey, Cookie. Those roosters just talking to each other. Hilarious. I love them, personally. Okay, guys. Rotis going on today. I'm just going to grab that camera from outside real quick before we start. Yeah, what's this? Still have to go get some googly eyes for my little fuzzy. You know what, Cookie? Day was good today. I am sore. Like, I feel like I've gotten an arm workout this week. I just don't want to move anymore. But dinner should be pretty easy to make today. And Sammy got hurt. Sam's not doing good, guys. He strained a muscle in his thumb when we were lifting some of the heavy drywall yesterday. So he had to go to the walk-in and see what was up because he literally couldn't move his left hand this morning when he got up. Or sorry, he was woken up at like 2 and he was just like in his sleep like crying and he's like, what is going on? And he like couldn't move his hand. So that's not good, but he got anti-inflammatories, so he has to rest for a couple days and hopefully it heals up well. Yeah, Ruh-oh. In-dog, how have you been? It's been a while. And Josh, how are you? Your main cam was scuffed? I don't know. I am well. I am well. Ready for a nice chicken dinner. And then, I don't know if you guys saw my post on Discord earlier today, but where we're working right now, so we're working on 3 different floors in a condo building where the 4th floor flooded the 3 floors underneath it. So we're working on those 3 units, probably for the next 3 weeks. And then one of the neighbors across the street from the unit that we're working in is Moroccan. And yesterday she brought us like a huge plate of cookies that she baked. And then before we left, she's like, is it okay if I make you guys lunch tomorrow? And we're like, yes. She's like, okay, I'm gonna make you a chicken. And she made us like this insane chicken tagine with olives and potatoes and carrots. And she even made fresh bread for us. Insane. She's like, I'm sorry it's taking a while, but the fresh bread is in the oven. I'm like, I'm not complaining. I'll just keep working. You just let me know when lunch is ready. Yeah, freaking amazing. And so then I asked her, I'm like, do you have a recipe for this chicken? And she told me everything. So I wrote it all down in my phone. So now hopefully we can make this chicken together. But she did it in a tagine, which is a traditional Moroccan cooking device, let's say. It's actually something I've wanted for quite a while now. So maybe I should invest in one.
Yeah.
Maybe. What? Sammy is here. I thought he was on the phone.
That shit cray, let's go 18 more.
That shit cray. All your neighbor does is park in your parking spot. Thank you, Sammy. 18 months. Wow. I thought we were getting up there with like the 16-month resubs. Yeah, the clay steamer pot with like the kind of funnel looking thing where the steam goes up. Pretty cool. So actually Sam kind of hooked us up because he was the one that knocked on their door yesterday and was like, whatever you're cooking smells amazing. And then she's like, do you want some? I'll give you a plate. And she just like handed him the plate of cookies. We're like, what? So now I just want to go back to her house and learn how to cook awesome Moroccan food. Sammy will be fine. Just a little R&R, that's all. Yeah, we got the green egg. It's just like a huge version of a tagine. And so the other thing that we did today is we went to work an hour earlier so that we can beat the rush hour home. So finally we got home and we have time to stream together. And it's kind of funny because what we had for lunch is a little bit similar to what I was already planning to make for dinner. So we're gonna make pita breads from scratch. So that's gonna be the first thing that I think we should start making is the dough because it has to rest a little bit. And then we can set up the chicken to go into the rotisserie, which is just right here. I got the cameras all set up for that so we can watch the chicken spin for a bit. Hi, Dust Pirate. How are you doing? Good to see you, man. And then we're just gonna do a nice little fresh Greek salad on the side. I'll have to maybe go pick a couple tomatoes from outside because I am not buying any anymore because I know I'm gonna have so many in probably a week. And that's it, guys. So really, really simple. And then Sunday's stream, because this is the last stream during the week. Sunday, we are smoking a brisket because it's been so long since we've done that. So I ordered the brisket up from the butcher shop. We're gonna pick it up Friday and then probably start smoking it Sunday morning around like 5 a.m.-ish. So stay tuned for that. That's probably gonna be like a 12-hour stream. What makes the chicken Mediterranean? Hey, Mike Sai, how are you doing? Oh, you just finished Texas brisket last night. So my version of Mediterranean chicken today is I want to spice it with some za'atar seasoning. So it's kind of like Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, I guess. I don't really know which words to choose here. But I have been having a hankering for za'atar spice. Which is kind of funny when you buy it. 'Cause it's also called green thyme. Interesting. Or za'atar. Yeah, za'atar chicken. Pretty pumped about that. Okay, so I linked the pita recipe in Discord as well as the recipe command. So feel free to check that out. Going a little bit healthy today and using some spelt flour because I still had some milled from last time. And it says the recipes featured at the King Arthur Flour Baking School in Washington, where baking with whole grains is a continuing focus. So I think we can streamline making these pitas and we can have them done within, about an hour or so. Kind of got this bread proofing thing down to a T now in my house. And once again, best part about King Arthur flour recipes is that you can weigh everything out in grams. And then you know everything is exact. Smash the ice, Sammy says. We gotta smash the ice for Sammy's hand. Part-time nurse right now as well, guys. Yeah, his hand got fudged up. It's like twice the size of his other one. It's fluffed up.
Hey, Rook. Hey, Cookie. What up, Mike's side? What up, Indog?
Yeah, he just woke up like that. Imagine that. That's the worst. It's like, how dare you, body? Why would you do this to me? Okay. Pita. So first things first, I always like to mix the water and the yeast. And I like this recipe as well because there's no sugar in it, which a lot of times there is sugar in bread recipes to quicken the rising time, but that's also going to be more healthy for us. So we need a cup or 227 grams of lukewarm water, which if you want to get very precise, it should be around 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Or if you don't have a thermometer, it should basically not feel like anything if you run your hand under it. And then we need half a teaspoon of yeast. How was everyone else's day today? I didn't even ask. Actually, sorry, I saw that Rook's day was good when he was having the conversation with Rooster. It's actually kind of funny, Rook, That's ever since you said quiet rooster, the stream is starting. He actually hasn't crowed at all. Like what? He knows. Okay, we need a bowl to mix everything in. I'm not gonna use the mixer today. I'm gonna try to not make like a ton of dishes. And the scale. And so the flours are a mix of spelt and all-purpose because spelt doesn't have a lot of gluten in it. So we won't really get the elasticity if we do full spelt flour in the dough recipe. So there's always a little bit of all-purpose as well. Sounds good. Sounds good, Cookie. Yeah, day was good, but I'm also tired. It's been super hot here. The building we're working in is like gross and so hot during the day. And we've just been doing a lot of lifting, but it's good. I haven't had like a workout kind of feeling like this in a long time. $227 grams of lukewarm water. So guys, yesterday, since I wasn't able to stream with you, I did come home and do a little bit of work for this stream still, which I'm working on writing an email to Twitch to see if we can get on the front page feature at some point, hopefully before TwitchCon, and try and grow our food and drink community. Because I just feel like it's been a little bit of like a letdown. Since they added the food and drink section, I was really expecting like this huge kind of growth from it for all of us as a community, but nothing's really happened. It's like, dang, I want more. I want to see more. I have really high hopes. But it's like, I don't know how to get there. Okay, sounds good, Rook. So I think we just have to kind of keep bugging Twitch. Because that's the other thing I've noticed in the food and drink section is there's never actually a lot of viewers for the category compared to a lot of other categories. Like the max amount I've seen is maybe 2,000 people, which really isn't much because a lot of other categories have like 20,000. How do we get the word out? You'll message them too with feedback. Yeah, I don't really know how else to do it. It's like, do we message Twitch? Do we message like other bigger companies? I don't know. So there's lots of us that put in so much work and I feel like we're just not getting enough recognition. But maybe that's just me. Yeah. Okay, half a teaspoon of yeast, and then we're gonna let this get happy. We're waking the yeast up, guys. Putting it to work. Okay, so we will need 198 grams of spelt flour. I hope I have that amount. And then 120 grams of all-purpose flour. So 2 cups of spelt flour to 1 cup of all-purpose. You could go into considerate detail about that problem. Well, let's talk about it, Mike Sai. If you want to chat on Discord or something like that, let me know. Because I would love to kind of get feedback from other streamers as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like we've all grown together, but not really seen anything from it. I'm also kind of an impatient person when it comes to this stuff. So that's why maybe I've held back a little bit. How are you doing, vegan gelato? So I'm using the cup measure, but I'm still gonna weigh this out because that's always more accurate. So the yeast is blowing up, starting to absorb the water and wake up. So I know it's okay for me to add the flour now. I'm gonna do this. So 198 grams of spelt. Creative was just an experiment years ago. Well, then why the heck would they make the category if they don't even give a heck about it? $120 grams of all-purpose flour. I mean, I totally get it, Mike Sai. And then that was kind of the other thing is like, there are other streaming platforms out there as well. It's like, I've been kind of thinking about the YouTube live thing or Mixer. I don't know if you guys have seen, but Ninja just recently went to Mixer, which has also been around for a while, Sam was telling me. If Amazon wanted to tighten purse strings and conserve server resources, I think some of the smaller categories would get the boot. That is so true as well. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything then. We might get the boot. Okay, next up into here. A tablespoon of olive oil. And then 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. But I always like to add the salt once the dough is mixed a little bit because salt and yeast are actually not friends. Salt is a yeast inhibitor. So if you add the salt too early into your dough, you're not gonna get the same amount of rise because the salt's gonna like shut down the yeast activity. So that's another tip. Something I've learned along the years. So a tablespoon of olive oil, 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Who's Ninja? Yes, Torino. You're living the good life then, if you don't know Ninja. JTV wasn't just gaming, it was a natural move from the old days. A friend of yours went to Mixer, but he didn't like it and came back. Interesting. Well, it's good to know like everyone's opinions as well, right? Holy smokes. Okay, this is like totally soaking up all of the water. Is this gonna be enough water? All of your pirated NFL games in dog. Love that. Okay, olive oil. Salt. Hey, Nike, welcome in, man. That is very true, yeah. It's like maybe they could benefit from marketing them, but I don't know, maybe it's just a waste of time to them. But I really do appreciate the feedback, guys. I like to hear like everyone's opinion of it. Considering most of you have been in here for like over a year with me, we've seen it all. Okay, this olive oil should moisten it up a bit. I'm gonna switch to my hands in a little bit here. Start kneading it up. And then our 3/4 teaspoon of salt. It's time. Now that the yeast is mixed in with the flours, we're good to go. Just sprinkle that over top. Amazon Prime is down, Rook? The heck? Okay, time to get messy. Driving home in dog. Okay. I'll be on for probably a couple hours still. It's so true, Mike. It's so true. Yeah. It's amazingly almost worthless when it comes to marketing. Thank you. It's like I was in like kind of a shite mood yesterday. Sam and I were talking about it the whole ride home. It's like I just feel like I'm stuck. I don't know. But maybe that's my own fault for not doing like my own marketing. I don't know. Okay, so now it says to just knead this until it forms like a pretty smooth dough. So a couple minutes, I think. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it though. And all I'm doing is basically folding it onto itself into the bowl and pressing down. We can also spin it every time. But we are developing the gluten, which is gonna hold our pitas together. Yeah, raids and hosts. Seriously. That's like the biggest part, I think. But then that doesn't count anything towards your viewership if you want to eventually go down the partner route. North Vantastique. Are you from North Van? Who is this? A fellow Canadian? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, totally. Don't depend on Twitch to tell people about you. I have been trying to get on myself for being better on social media. Yeah, Sammy's happy. He's making a brisket on Sunday. Okay, now I'm gonna switch it to this way. Kind of fold it into itself. It says it's sticky for the first bit, but then it gets better. Let's see. I think it is actually working. Because like I said, there's not a lot of gluten in this spelt. So you want to make sure that we work that all-purpose flour enough. This is actually starting to look good. A motorbike cop pulled you over, Nike? $109 ticket? Oh no. Seriously, dude, that terrifies me because we almost do a turn like that like every day. Like I just took one today on the way home. It's like no left turns between 3 and 6 p.m. Oh, it's 3:13, so I'm driving here. Okay, this is where I'm gonna call it quits, I think. And now we let it rest for a bit. Rawr, bread hands. Tap Out King, how's it going? Good to see you again. Me today, I am swell. I'm happy it's hump day. That means I only got 2 more days left of work, and I'm supposed to go fishing on Friday, so that's all right. So really only 1 day left of work if everything goes well. Hopefully catch some salmon, cod, or halibut. We're going fishing, guys. And I don't think I'll be able to stream, but I'll definitely take a lot of videos for all of us. That's insane, Nike. So the thing here with like all of the traffic problems is there's not enough police to like do anything here. It's kind of awesome. Is in our area where we live, which is actually a pretty big area that they include, there is only actually four or five cops to police the whole area. And like if there's an issue in one of the areas, it'll take them like at least an hour and a half to get to the like one spot. So cops don't really do anything here. It's actually quite nice. But I'll keep that in mind, man. It's like I questioned it today when I took that left turn. Okay, we're just gonna cover this because we don't want the dough to dry out while it's proofing. And I'm gonna cheat a little bit and create a proofing chamber in my oven. So I always just pretend to preheat the oven at 350, let it go for like 2 minutes just to get it a little bit warm, and then shut it off. And you have this nice little warm chamber for your bread to rise. And I always like to just put plastic over it so I can see how it's doing. But you can also use a tea towel as well. When seconds counts, the police are minutes away. I didn't say that. Did I say that? I don't think I did. What's up, Armored? Ah, nice, Nike. That is good news. Gotta take the good with the bad, always. Okay, pita dough, done. In my opinion, that's the hardest part of today. Ah, you came in mid-story. No, I was just talking about the problems with police here is we don't have enough police to like enforce all the traffic laws, so people just get away with anything. It's quite nice, but it can also be really bad if something does happen and they are needed and there's like not enough to do anything. Okay, next up, we're gonna dress our chicken up to get it spinning in that rotisserie. Almost there. We'll wait like another 20 seconds. And then I just have to go grab that chicken. It's in the other fridge. And then I'm gonna estimate the chicken will take about 45 minutes, probably closer to an hour because we're gonna let it rest 15 minutes. Yes, the chimkin snacks. So about an hour, which is pretty perfect because the pitas are gonna rise for half an hour. And then we'll also have time to make our salad. And then the pitas won't take very long to cook. So I'm gonna set a half an hour timer for our pita dough. That's my guesstimation. It should be basically doubled in size when we look at it the next time. They use speed and red light cameras here. We have one that we know of, that's it. Back home though, where I grew up in Alberta, they were on basically every single light, and that's how the province made a lot of their money, and the city as well. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm muting my mic because it goes staticky over there. We got the chimkin. You guys only have 20 cops on duty per 12-hour shift, so a total of 40. And there's so many shootings, crazy. Yeah, we don't really have anything like that around here. It's quite nice, very peaceful. Okay, free run chicken. This little guy only costs $9, which is a really good price because typically I think they cost around $15. So we are watching those sales. Prime is down for a ton of people right now. Oh no, Rook. What the heck? And we are gonna dress this up. Time to dress this bird. First things first, let's get it out of here. Oh yeah, and we also have 4 different police departments in the one area. What? What? Hi Mune, how are you? We're gonna dry this baby off. And then we're gonna salt it. Or actually maybe rub it with a little bit of olive oil, I think would be really good. But I think I'm gonna like untruss it and then we're just gonna tie it onto the rotisserie again. So that worked pretty well last time. This way we can get it seasoned really nice and evenly. Holy, they really left the neck on this one still. Holy smokes. Boom? Loud noises. Is it me? Or are you guys just yelling? Yeah. Why is everybody yelling? I love that movie. Yeah, loud noises. I don't know what we're yelling about. But do you love lamb? That is the real question. Do you love lamb? Thank you, Nike. I love lamp. Too good, guys. That movie never gets old. Never. Okay, a little rub down, if you will. The chicken deserves it, I think. Some nice olive oil. You can also do butter. But since we're doing Mediterranean, I felt the olive oil was fitting. This will also help the za'atar spice stick onto it. We're going both sides. Oh no, now my hands are all yucky. I'll just use the cloth. Cross-contamination is the worst. Wipe it all down. Nothing happened. That is a very shiny looking chicken. And now some salt. And then the spice. Which also means it's time to get our rotisserie preheating. Because that worked really well last time. Yeah, that's the best massage I've ever seen. Okay, close this up. Preheat that Ronco. Oh, that ding. It's almost time to set it and forget it. I'll do about 15 minutes on there. Yeah, and it sits in a sauna and gets spun around. What more could you ask for? Yeah, it gets a free tan. The ultimate spa treatment. Okay, since we are cooking this whole, it's gonna take quite a bit of salt, I think, to season it properly. We want all the nooks and crannies. We're gonna just use some tongs to maneuver this around. You had half a grilled chicken, fries, and a salad yesterday for dinner in a Turkish restaurant. Yum. How did they spice the chicken? Flip it. It was so good. Okay, seriously though. That chicken, oh no, Siri. The chicken that lady made for lunch for us today was like seasoned perfectly and cooked perfectly. Both Sam and I were like, we've never even made chicken this good before. It was so flavorful, like it was a little bit spicy as well. And lemony. And as she was telling me the recipe, like at her front door, she's like pulling stuff out of her fridge. She's like, I don't know how to say this in English. I'm like, oh, that's cilantro. She's like, yeah, that's the one. Amazing. Rolo. Is that the way pita is spelt? I believe so. Did I season the inside? Not yet, Goob. Not yet. You can do a little sprinkling. I think it was Oriental, but it was just salt and paprika. Whoa. Grilled cheese. He's ordering off the kids menu, Rook. That's all. Okay, that is looking good. Did we hit all the spots? I think so. Now we get to open our Za'atar. What? Running Bear, 415 with the raid. Welcome in, guys. Makura, what's up? How was the stream today? What'd you guys do? You went for a run? Well, that's impressive. That sounds very healthy and revitalizing. We are doing the opposite and making some food for dinner. Okay, so what's in here? Za'atar. Does it even say? Nope. Don't you love that about the international spices? It doesn't even say what's in here. But if I reference, I think I still have my little container. This one, it should be a mix of sumac, which I'm not actually seeing in here, which is like a sour kind of flavor, sesame seeds, thyme, marjoram, and oregano. So maybe I'll use this one up first. I'll do a little sprinkle of both because we do want it a little bit sour, I think. I like that with chicken. Kind of lemony flavor. We'll do that on the breast and the legs. And then when we flip it over, we'll do the other seasoning. We're getting crazy. I think I want to go pretty heavy with this as well. I've never done chicken this way. Looks like there's lemon peel or something in this other different za'atar spice. But it actually smells better. Pat it on there. Give it a flip. Just like that. Okay. Rotisserie is preheated. Siri's going nuts today, guys. I say rotisserie and she's like, hey, I'm here. I think those are just whole pieces of oregano leaf dried up. That's crazy. What a nice spice mix. So pat that on, make sure it's sticking. Watch time. I think it's up time. I think it's up time that you're looking for, Rook. Okay, I'm gonna tuck this wing back under if I can. How did they do that? This way. Tucked. How far did Running Bear run? I think that is the question. How far does the Running Bear run? Oh, watch time should be total amount of time that you've watched this stream. What? You ran 16 kilometers? Are you training for a marathon? Oh, goodness. Putting us all to shame. That is so impressive, though. I think some people are just built for running long distances. Like a gazelle. Not lying, guys, when I said we're getting in all of the rooks and crannies. No, the nooks and crannies. Okay. 'Tis time. Now, put that away. That is one well-seasoned bird. Thank you. I tried. I think it, like, seasoning it is probably one of the most important parts. That's where all the flavor's coming from. Try and get some of these on as well. And now, to take our rotisserie apparatus out. It's going to be hot. Keep our little rotisserie warm. The chimkin. Oh God, we're okay. Is it hot? Yeah, it's a little hot. Little test touch, if you will. Okay, now I think I'm gonna get messy and use my hands. A bottle of salmon. And can we go back a little bit more still? Yeah. So the top is right there, and we're gonna slide basically the two, let's call them skewers, into the bottom of the chicken, and we want to keep it as upright as possible. Okay, we're in. This might get a little bit graphic. Oh, we weren't in. Okay. It's hot. Guys, why are we not fitting in here? Is this a small bird? It's getting away from us. Okay, we're good. This is why we seasoned it well, because we're just gonna take half of the seasoning off. Okay, don't stab yourself. Holy, we went through the wings. We might not even have to truss it. Okay. Top thing is still hot. Makura, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you found us. Close it up. Flip it, center it, and then we're gonna tie that butt up because she's sagging down. We don't want it to sag down because it's gonna flop all around the rotisserie. This is graphic. This is not safe for work, Dust. I don't know if anyone's told you. I don't even know if this is like safe to show your family. Cookie knows the struggle. They have a Ronco at home. Tie that butt up. Hey, Lord. Egilmiz? Egilmiz. We got our butcher's string here. Oh my God, an internal sprayer. Okay, let's make a new Ronco rook with like a spray baster on the inside that like sucks up the drip from the drip pan, all of the chicken juices, and sprays it back on. Let's give ourselves quite a bit of string to play around with, just in case. You want to make sure she's nice and secure. This is epic, Rook. We need to make this happen. Ronco 2020. Slide that under there. And we're just going to come under the drumsticks, as you guys can see. And I might actually just go around like that. And then, you know the little tail on the chicken as well? I'm gonna try and loop around that and bring that up. And then we also wanna make sure that we're tying this really, really tight. Because as it cooks, it's gonna shrink, right? Okay, maybe I'll tie that first and then try and get the little chicken tail. What do you even call that? Is that a tail? You'd think after all these years of chefing that we would have proper terminology. The chicken tail, don't you know what that is? That down in there, that down there. Okay, this is proving to be a feat. When dressing the chicken for the rotisserie is actually more difficult than cooking it. I think we're good. You love food? I think you came to the right place then. Tonight we're cooking like a little Middle Eastern or Mediterranean feast. What's your favorite food, Lord? Okay, now we're going to cut that. And it's ready. I mean, my hands are already dirty. So I'm just gonna go right into the rotis. Yeah, wait, this is a food channel? We're going in, guys. Oh, did I get a little sideways here? That's a glare, if I ever did see one. There we go. Open her up. We're going in. She is set in place. What is that hanging down? The chicken neck skin? Okay, I'll just try and wrap that back up there. Okay, quick wash of the hands. Get this thing going. I'm gonna do a half an hour timer and then see where we end up at that point. Is this a better view? Go closer. And we only have 6 minutes left on our pita dough. That's proofing in the oven. So that's pretty perfect timing, I would say. Thank you. Thank you, Drunken Honky. As long as Ron approves, I think that's all that really matters. It's like, what would Ron do? Okay, back to our board. You'd have to say New England clam chowder, specifically on Nantucket, is your favorite. Oh, that sounds so good. I do love clam chowder when it's made good. Rook, the Twitch Prime is working again. You've subscribed for 16 months. Thank you, Rook. Thank you for everything, man. It's always a blast having you in here. Yeah, now I want some clam chowder. No! Oh, you thought it was already cooked, vegan gelato? Yeah, done and done. Set it and forget it. Okay, I need a little bit of water. The thirst is real today, my friends. Sammy with the 18 months, Rook with the 16 months. We're like family now. Yum. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek at our pita dough. Not actually too much is going on yet. So I'm gonna close that back up. We'll reset our timer for another 10 minutes and then we'll check it again. So let's work on our Greek salad. So we need to wash some lettuce. I need to grab a couple of tomatoes from outside. We need to cut up some cucumber, some peppers. We need to get some feta and olives, and I think that'll be pretty much it. And I already have a Greek dressing made. It's actually Sammy's secret recipe. So maybe if you ask nicely, he'll share it with you. Lettuce. biggest cucumber of life. Actually, I can probably pick one from outside. We actually might just go take a little gander outside together and pick some stuff. Yeah, olives. If there's no olives in the Greek salad, what the heck is going on, right? Okay, hold on. Oh no, there's a wild doggo at the door. Do we let it in? Hello, doggo. Okay, she's set up. She is set up. Doggo's checking everything out, making sure we're good. My timer not work? Start. Okay, let's see what's what. Yeah, that wouldn't be a Greek salad without olives. Your unsolved mysteries. So good. Man, we're still watching Sopranos. Seriously, so good. Okay. Outside. We are there. We're gonna pick a little bit of lettuce. You guys can see the tomatoes in the background. We are good to go. Just need those scissors. Bring my phone out so we can look at chat. I think it actually got hotter out here today. Okay, how is this view? Can even come a little bit closer. Doggo's helping. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Okay, so I cut some lettuces off, I think this morning or last night. Just gonna pull out the roots. It's basically time for me to plant some new stuff in here. It's all in seed trays. She's a goner. It's going over the fence. And we can see all of our little guys in here. Can cut that off. So we have some romaine inside. We have another head of it as well if we need it. But I think we should pick this fresh stuff. Garden fresh and delicious. Get to it before the bugs do. And then I also got to keep my ear out for our pita bread timer. You don't want to overproof it. Best part about lettuce is that when you cut it off, it'll still grow back. You just can't cut it off too far down. There is a point of no return. I think we are almost there. The chef only makes colonial era dishes using their techniques and they are to die for. What? That's really cool. Yeah, Rooster. Don't hit Rooster. No, he's far away in the other yard. Thank you. Thanks, Lord. Yeah, it is a massive garden area. And I couldn't do it without my family helping me take care of it as well. But it is quite large. And basically during the summertime, we try and grow enough vegetables that we don't have to buy much from the store. I think we're almost there. It's basically just about like staying really organized, I think. So that when one thing comes out, you're ready to plant another thing. And the beds never kind of stay empty. The only battle is against the bugs and maybe rats or something like that. But so far, so good. Okay, I think we're good there. So I'm gonna come back here are the tomatoes. There's one. Two. Three. Four. These are pretty big. They're growing really well. So that variety I just picked is called Sakura. They're like little red cherry tomatoes that are really sweet. And as you can see, they are super plentiful. There is like over 40 tomatoes on one vine. It's pretty crazy. So there's our tomatoes for the salad. I'm gonna put them in my pocket. And then I'm gonna switch the view. This is for Rook, the hot sauce man. Check out, this is called a basket of fire. Those little peppers, I gotta pick some more. And then our Hungarian banana peppers, they're all almost ready. And then the other, I think they're called Carmen, and the jalapenos. Those ones are growing slow. I don't know what's up with them. But we're gonna pick cucumber from over here. Try and give you guys the best view possible. Getting tangled, I'm sorry. Going for a ride. If you guys can see that vine over there. Yeah, cherry tomatoes are delicious. It's seriously something I cannot live without. Oh, Drunken Honky. You noticed the big green egg. Yeah, we're cooking on it on Sunday's stream. So you better come check it out. Starting super early, getting a brisket on. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm glad we came and checked this out, because this is a monster here. This thing is crazy. Oh, I just broke that. It's okay though, guys. Yeah, you know, just me breaking things. And that is all of our Greek salad veggies. Yes, here is big green egg, and then all of the other baby plants that are ready to plant. But now it's time to go back inside. Ah, Drunken Honky, are you an egghead as well? Okay, the goodness, guys. The goodness. The tomatoes. Good old whole milk. Good job, Rook. Good job. I'm still having my water. Did not drink enough water today. Amazing. What is your favorite thing to cook on it, Honky? What's your favorite thing to make on the egg? I have to say, chicken on the egg is probably one of the most surprisingly delicious things. Like, it changes chicken 100%. I'm just going to quickly rinse these greens for us. And I'll be right back over. Cheers, Rook. Oh no, we got ants. That's those pitas. Just want to make sure that I'm rinsing these really well. But hey, if there's still a bug in there, well then I guess that's just extra protein. And now, oh no, did it fall? Spin that water off. Oh, baked beans, thighs and ribs. Okay, we've never done beans on there yet, but I can just like imagine the skin that gets formed on the top of the baked beans. Spin it to win it. Shall we check on our chimkin? That rub looks really nice. It's sticking on quite well. Do I even need this other lettuce? Might as well use it up. We'll just use up a couple. I don't think we need it all. Yeah, Omdog the chef, he's a good person. It's true. That's my fiance. I don't even know what else we're gonna make with the brisket. Maybe we should, we can't do beans at the same time as brisket though, because it doesn't fit. And it's just not the right temp. Rawr. Never done brisket tacos. You're getting the bucket truck out Sunday morning and working on some trees, but you'll be ready for a drink and a stream by then. Heck yeah. Can't wait for you to join us. We usually get a pretty good group out when we're smoking meat. Okay, we're starting to smell this chicken. Not really any juices flowing too much yet. I'll let you guys know when we get to that point. Cookie, did I hear brisket? It's been ordered, 14 to 16 pounds, untrimmed. which means we'll be trimming it together first thing in the morning on Sunday. And then the madness starts. Where'd you have that brisket from, Cookie? Just gonna chop this lettuce up nice and bite-sized for us. Oh, now the tomato's for sure running away. He says, you won't eat me alive. Am I waking up with you, Sammy? Probably. That never happens. Well, I am used to waking up at 5 a.m. now, so what's an extra hour earlier? That's what naps are for, guys. Eat some brisket, finish the stream, then it's nap time. Your mom drove it up from Texas? What? That's a maze. She's a loving mom. I would say so. I think mine would do the same as well. Yeah, this is a big bowl of lettuce. I'm glad we didn't pick any more. Now let's mix it all together. Yeah, right? It's called a siesta, Rook. Naps are key. Take all of our tops off of the tomatoes. One before lunch? No, I think you need a nap after lunch just to digest. It's always so hard going back to work after you eat lunch. It's like, I can't do this now. Okay, we're gonna cut these just in half, I think. We'll let them open up. Maybe get some juices out of there. Oh, a little update on the emu eggs, guys. Is we dropped 2 off today to our friend who does Native American carvings and art. Whoa, Drunken Honky. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the squad. Enjoy your ad-free entertainment and your emotes and your sub badges. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad we found another egghead. This is starting to look good already. Is that a big chili pepper? I'm just happy to see you, Indog. This is actually not a chili pepper, just a bell pepper. So cut off all 4 sides, and then the bottom. You can leave these for doggo snacks. She'll probably be around soon. She's got an ear for when I start chopping vegetables. She always kind of just rolls in at the perfect time. So we'll see. And then I think I just want to cube these up. Hi, Mom. I ain't your mom. I ain't got no kids. How sweet is this? Mmm, really good. I know that green pepper is traditionally what's used in a Greek salad, but I just do not really like raw green pepper that much. So I always choose the sweeter peppers instead. Okay, are we ready to take a peek at this spinning chicken? I think it's time. You dislike the greens too? Yeah, it's just not good. It's too bitter. They give you gas, really? I don't know if I've ever heard that. Vegan gelato's all gassed up. Okay, rotis. Let's check it out. This is starting to smell really good. Try and raise this for us. There we go. Oh, hello there. You're looking quite tasty. She's got a ways to go for sure, though. Pound of pintos and sausage you just ate are probably gonna give you gas. It's true. It's true, it's true. Okay, look at this gnarly cucumber that I grew. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste delicious. So this is just proof once again that ugly food also needs love. This would never make it to the grocery store though. I don't know where the funny looking fruits and vegetables go. That one's a mystery. I guess to the farmers because they will appreciate it. Why does it look like a cactus? I don't know. It actually was growing up. So like this is where the stem was and it like started to grow up for some reason instead of hanging down. Who knows? It's got a mind of its own. Okay, this pita dough is starting to do some stuff. It's looking like it's basically doubled in size, so I'm just gonna take that out now. Just set that by the stovetop and then we can slowly start cooking them. Maybe it did crossbreed, who knows? Okay, let's cut this off. But seriously, they're so tasty. Like, look at that. Tastes more like a melon than a cucumber. Like, it's so sweet. Let's do that much. I'm gonna cut it in half this way. Quite a bit of seeds in this one. And then in half again. And we'll just do little pieces like this. What is this, cucumber triangles? It's starting to smell. Sammy's smelling the chicken. Okay. What we need on here is the feta and the olives. And then I believe we are good to go on that. So we can solely focus on making the pitas. That's pretty awesome. So Kalamata olives are the ones they use on traditional Greek salads. And I always prefer to have the pits out when you're putting olives in salad. Because it's always, I don't know, it's kind of weird to eat your salad and have to spit stuff out. But then you also don't want to chomp down on a pit by accident, right? So I believe these ones are pitted already. So good. No pit, easy to eat. And we're not just gonna put like 4 olives per person like you would typically get at a restaurant. We're gonna like load this up. I have loved olives since I was like really little, and I still remember my grandma getting me a jar of olives along with my cousin who also loves olives for Christmas. And I was so excited about it. It's the little things. Sammy can't toke one-handed. Who knows? Guess you gotta roll one. Yeah, tough times. Okay, I'm going to grab the feta. BRB. I will leave you to watch the chicken. Yeah, just talking to nobody except Sammy, who can hear me, not you guys. I was laughing at you guys being bad influences. But look at the little beebs that we grew from seed. Hee hee. 2 candy canes is the strain. They are small and mighty. No, I seriously forgot to turn the mic back on, Rook. Thank you. Oh, man. He's going in? What is this? First time in Cook with Kate history, Sammy takes a toke. Oh my God. And that is why this is not friendly for families. He's doing it. He's doing it. We're good? We're good. Success. Sammy is taken care of. Oh, that's that half an hour timer. So I'm gonna guesstimate probably another 15 minutes on that chicken. We'll take the temp of it now though, just to see where we're at. So it'll probably be 15 minutes more cooking and then 15 minutes just spinning with no heat in there to rest it. That is my guesstimation. But holy smokes, it smells so good. Whole milk, none of that 2%. Okay, let's look at this thing again. So good. It's just sizzling. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm gonna check the thigh. So that's usually what takes the longest to cook. 119 is the lowest, so we're actually almost there. Because I would like to only cook it to probably 145 Fahrenheit. So yeah, another 15 minutes and then we'll spin it. Success, my friends. Okay, Greek salad can just go in the fridge for now. And now it is pita time. We don't really have any room in the fridge, so I will create some room. Okay, let's check out this dough. See how it's kind of steamy in there as well? That smells really good. And the recipe said it made 8 pitas. So we can divide this dough into 8 pieces. Make little balls with it and then start flattening it out. And my actual favorite trick to roll out the pita dough is actually to use a tortilla press. Believe it or not. I find it works so well, and it doesn't stick either. Hardest part is getting the dough out of the bowl. Quite sticky, and I can tell already that I'm definitely gonna need some flour with this. And honestly, guys, pitas is probably one of the easier breads to make for yourself at home. There's really not much to it. Flop that onto our floured board. And then we're gonna soak our bowl so that's not a pain in the butt to clean. Otherwise it'll get so stuck on. Just gonna dip that in some flour. It's 15 minutes past your bedtime, Rook. Well, you should get to beddy then. I'm honestly probably gonna finish stream, eat, and have a shower and do the same thing. Bed is calling me. I think my body's just tired. Okay, so let's just eyeball this and divide it into 8 so we can make it kind of more square almost before we do that. And then I'll go right down the center this way. Actually, yeah, keep that separated. And then in half, times 2. You've been in bed for 3 hours. Oh, I'm jealous, man. Jelly. Okay. Next up, hopefully it's not too floury, but I don't think so. This seems really, really loose dough. I'm just gonna make it into a ball. And that way we'll have a round pita. This is where I kind of just zone out. We're balling. Anyone else cooking right now? Or eating? I guess you don't have to cook. But it's gotta be dinner time for somebody else. Spelt pita breads. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. I guess now we can flour them one more time because we're gonna press them right away. We really don't want it to stick when we flatten it out. So we're gonna load it up. Lean cuisines, no. That's better than nothing, Dust. I used to eat those actually quite often. They're not bad. I can say that. For the price point, it's definitely better than a lot of other processed stuff you could buy. Everyone's gotta eat. Nice, Rook. Back on those chicken thighs. Yeah, we're eating chicken all day today. And that is okay. Okay, we'll turn that like this, and I am going to preheat my pan on the stove top right now. Camel0769, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. So check that out. I'm using a cast iron pan, and we want this pretty high heat actually, and we shouldn't have to use any oil on it. So I'm gonna go medium high heat and start heating up that pan, so then we have these pressed, we can start cooking them. And it's a really quick cook, probably maybe 2 minutes aside or less. Ooh, lemon pepper and frozen, nice. Yeah, chicken and lemon pepper, that's a good combo. The tortilla press. This is it, the madness. I got this off of Amazon. The brand is Victoria, and this is a cast iron press. And the best little trick is to cut open a Ziploc bag. So cut the sides open so that it fits on your press, and that way nothing should stick to it. Oh no, Elvin, a ticket has printed. Don't even tell me that. How are you? Hey, Green Box. I am good. How are you guys? So make sure our pita dough is all nice and floured. Then we'll put it into the center. Aw, Elvin.
Another month. Is this the real life? Is it just fantasy?
Back to life, back to reality. Thank you so much, Elvin, for this 16 months, man. I hope you are well. Hopefully not working too hard. Man, 16 months already? Also, a lovely viewer who we've gotten to meet in person, and he put us up at his place in New York. So much fun. Okay, so now all we gotta do is smash this. So press that down, and then we flip this over. And that should do all the work for us. If you're not sure if you pressed it enough, open it up. I think that looks pretty good. It pretty much filled up the whole press. Oh no, maybe we didn't put enough flour. I think we're okay though. So we'll put more flour maybe on the bag next time we press it, but that's actually not bad, sticking wise. Hey, Buff Bagwell, how are you? Where are you at, man? How have the drives been? Is it weird to be on our time now instead of UK time? How's our pan? Not ready yet. So I'm not gonna put that in the pan until I know it is the perfect heat. Elvin, things are good, man. Busy but good. I've been kind of trying to figure out some new stuff for the stream, make stuff a little bit better, getting set up for TwitchCon soon, basically a month and a half away. That's coming up quick. But work is good. I can definitely say my body is tired. I've been doing lots of lifting. You're in Washington, heading to Richmond. You're already there? Wait, what? Like Richmond, BC? No. It can't be. The other Washington. How are things with you, Elvin? I think we're there. Okay, let's check this out. Go over to the stove. peel this off if we can. And now I'm worried that it might stick in the pan. What do you guys think? New stream content. Cooking a chicken with friction from skydiving. I wonder. Okay, I seriously think this will stick. So I'm gonna put a little oil down. I think better safe than sorry in this instance. Just enough to coat the bottom. Spread it out. So I just used some grapeseed oil because it has a really nice high heat when you go to cook with it. You went from New York to Philly, then to Washington. Ah, okay. Man, be careful in Philly. Did you hear what happened today? Crazy-ish. I don't know if I can get this pita off, guys. Elvin pushed too hard last week because of client stuff. Pretty much sleeping almost every moment you're not in the office. What? Do not burn yourself out, dude. Don't do it. Okay, I'm going in for the drop. Pan might be too hot. We will find out. This is the first time I've made this recipe. So I do not know what's gonna happen. You heard the sizzle, yes. So, trying to fix what happened last time we smooshed the pita out. I'm flouring the bottom of the press first, and then we're putting our floured piece of dough down. I think that will work better. But not surprised. That's so crazy, you guys. Holy. You guys see all the bubbles coming up in there? I think we should try and flip it. Or should I wait one more minute? 'Cause it's actually not super dark on the bottom. I will wait another minute. This is looking good. I was worried for a sec there. Could you tell? I don't really know if the oil was needed, but I think it's gonna make this delicious. Look at that color. A standoff with a man in a house. Why? Like, why do we do this? I don't get it, guys. So the second side that we flip onto shouldn't take as long to cook as the initial side in the pan. This chicken is looking insane. Just gonna shut that off for a sec. Look at that. Yeah, she's cooked. That's happiness. Okay, I'm gonna get this other one in. Yeah, kind of naan-like, right? But not quite thin enough. Also, we don't have a tandoor, sadly. You got a 2-hour drive or so ahead of you. Be safe, Buff. Okay, this one basically did not even stick to the press. Success. Just gonna dust it off a little bit. Looks like it was drug related. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense then. She's a smoking, hey, Rook. saw it. I'll turn it down a little bit then. But in my experience, you need a really high heat when you make pitas. Okay, chicken is on no heat rotation, and I open the door up. Yeah, we're cooking now. I think I need to dig into this first pita I took out. It's like calling my name. Just looks so good. And the smell too, right? I love the bubbles. It's just this one side that's way more hot. Let's try and fix that a bit. Oh, how long have I had this pan? Let me think. I would say probably around 4 years. Yeah, it is definitely well loved and used. I've cooked a lot of things in there. Okay, Rook. Have a wonderful sleep, man. And I will see you on Sunday, hopefully. I know that's your non-interweb day, but I don't know. The brisket might be calling you. Okay, there's that one. But thanks for everything, man. Thank you for the resub as well. It really means a lot. Oil, Rook. The oil. Oh man, Elvin.
I'm on light duties with my here tomorrow.
What?
Your supervisor.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
I just help out
no.
with my one hand as much as I can.
Oh no, guys. Sammy's supervising me at work tomorrow. And this, I'm okay with. Yeah, I think I like it cooking better without the oil. Alvin. I can decipher a lot of things people say, but wherever you are right now, I am not on the same frequency. I love it. This is why I stream. These cook so quick.
This is how much snacks the people gave us.
Yeah, they made lunch for like 5 people, and there was only 2 of us.
Night, Alvin.
No, Rook's going to bed.
Night, Rook.
Okay, 4 more left, guys. Yeah, Sammy's around. I don't know what he's doing. He's gallivanting. So basically we can press a pita and get it ready while the other one is cooking. This is what we need to aim to do. Not waste any time. Yeah, By the sounds of it, Elvin, I think you need to unplug and like recharge. I feel like I'm definitely going to be ready for like a little mini vacation when TwitchCon time comes. Because we're going a couple days early to relax before all the madness starts. Yes, see you soon. Butchered by Elvin Autocorrect. Too good. It's my favorite though. You know what, Camel? This recipe actually said to bake it in the oven, but I love to do it on stovetop so much more. So maybe baking it in the oven is the trick? But I think it also depends on the type of dough you made as well. So maybe some doughs puff up and others don't? That's why you're doing it, Buff? Yeah, dude. It's time. Have you been having fun, at least? And I need to ask if you were able to check out any of the spots in New York that we told you about. Yeah, bake that pita bread. Love it, InDog. I love the bubbles in there too much. This pan's just sliding around. Yeah, it needs to steam. So probably a really hot oven is my guess. But you know what? I have made a recipe before without spelt flour in it where it did puff up, that you had like a little pocket. Although I wasn't filling them with anything, so it wasn't of much use at that time. Two left, and then we can eat. We had lunch at like 2 p.m. It was pretty late today. Usually we eat at noon, so it's totally okay that we're eating later. And I mean, other than the pita, this meal is not really too heavy either. These little rounds. Bread is also so inexpensive to make at home for yourself. Time to flip it. I am pressing the last one, my friends. Oh, you didn't get to eat out. Dude. You need to take advantage of those times. Unless you plan on going back to New York at some point. Oh, that is the worst. Right when you start your vacation, the bank's like, this is not you. We're shutting everything down. I hate that. Damn. Usually, I thought they've been smarter than that lately. I think that's actually a thing though now, Buff. Is like you do have to tell your bank when you go on holiday. At least we have that here. It's like we have to go online and just put in where we're going. And that way they won't shut us down like that. Might be different in the UK. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense that we have to do that though, right? Okay, floury mess has been achieved. Just gonna try and clean this up a little bit before we go to plate. That one is good. Yeah, exactly, vegan gelato. Because everyone's just trying to steal everyone else's identity. Flip it. Perfection. Okay, done with the flour. Okay, so we made 8 pitas in what, maybe 10 minutes? I feel like that was super quick. Why you smoking? Oh, phew. I'm glad you at least did that, Buff. Yeah, you gotta tell everyone. Hey, watch it. Can't you see I'm walking here? Ooh, sneaky tomato. Okay, last one's going in the pan. There's flour everywhere. This is what we're looking at. The stack. Has my broadcast schedule changed due to the new work schedule? We've been doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, dark. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And that seems to be working out pretty good. What? Oh, the clip of the car horn moment? Yes. I think so. I'm pretty sure I clipped it afterwards. Or like made a highlight from it. Everyone just starts dying on the street. We're like, what is going on? Buff. The obesity. You can't outrun it. Okay. Spinning chicken. She's ready. She's rested. It's time to come out. Canadian pancakes? No. You've obviously never seen my pancakes then, Chochi. Close though. Did you find the car horn clip? I think somebody did. Holla for $1? Oh no. What is that from?
Your birthday, I think, the first one.
Oh no, guys. Throwing it back, hey? Okay, so we do need another cutting board. This mess of a pan is coming off of that burner because she really is smoking. It's time for some chicken. Just gonna drape a tea towel over our pitas so they stay warm while we cut up the chicken. When was that? That's when I first started streaming InDog. The quality was terrible. But the kitchen was beautiful. And that's actually from when I moved from Vancouver. That was my parents' house. And then we got this house. So everybody could live together happily. Hey, Anuris, how are you? Dang, yeah. What is going on there? Sorry. I did it, guys. And I have to do this all on my own because Sammy's broken. Let us pray that nothing goes wrong. The chicken might dance a bit, but I think so far so good. Buff, be careful, man. Yeah, you are innocent. No beard, Sam. What? That's in this kitchen, though. What are these clips? You guys are crazy. Okay, let's get this bird off of here. If we can. I think we can. I think we can. We gotta cut the string. Where are skizzers? Skizzers. Okay, that is happy looking. Turn that around for you guys. Some really nice color on here, I have to say. And it smells really good. Doggo is also right here. I don't think you guys can see her, but she's literally just right here. Doggo? Ah! She found her pepper snacks. What's this? Okay, now to break it down. That's it. No more. Down. Down. I think I'm just gonna go for the legs. Sammy, you feeling like a leg? I think he's feeling like a leg.
I'm always feeling like a leg of meat.
Okay, Elvin, just saw that you were ready to head out. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a wonderful night and honestly, get some rest, man. You need to take care of yourself. We all know this. You can't just keep going and going. Unless you are the Energizer Bunny, but I don't think so. Okay, cut our leg away from the breast. Well, this looks like it's just perfectly cooked and delicious. That came off like nothing, guys. What? Doggo's like ready to pounce. She's like jumping up. She's like, is that chimkin for me? There's so many juices. Like when you can just pull it instead of cutting it. This is why I love the Ronco. think those are some really happy chicken legs. So Camel, I actually used a za'atar spice mix. I'm gonna try this chicken skin. Yes. 100% yes. I'm gonna let the breast rest up for a little bit more because it's still steaming. That is super good. So we rubbed the chicken with olive oil and then we seasoned it with the salt to make sure that we had it on there and stuck on. And then we sprinkled it with za'atar seasoning, which is a Middle Eastern seasoning with oregano, marjoram, thyme, sesame seeds, and sumac. Yeah, snack was not enough for Doggo in dog. She's like, give me some of that chicken. Okay, move that over. Holy smokes. Get our salad out. La salade with all of the feta. Shake up that homemade Greek dressing. And you know there's anchovies in there. That's the secret. That's Sammy's secret. Did you see her jump up just now? Okay, hold on a sec, guys. Not the onion chomp. Don't do it. Just wanted to make sure I could dress all of this, guys. Sammy says he's gonna have a lot of salad, which is great. Salad is good for you. Yeah, the onion squad. If you guys want to know where it all came from, that was it. I can never eat an onion like that again. I almost took it back up the same way it went in. Not good. Not good. Grumpy Ninja. So good. Dab. You guys just ripping through the clips now? Okay, that is perfect. Now we can build our plate. We got salad. We got pita. And we have rotisserie chicken. That's a pretty dang good summertime meal. Somewhat healthy. It was, I think it actually was a sweet onion. I like went out and bought a sweet onion because I knew it was gonna happen. But it still wasn't good. Anuris, you see the pool, the puddle just inching its way over. I've never really been a raw onion fan though. The moment of regret, totally in dog. It's like, is this worth it? I don't know. But still glad I did it. Get our tomatoes in there. Yum. Okay. That is good for me. I'm loading up. Yeah, that is a very juicy chicken. Get that close up. And then our pita, still warm. The pita just like overtakes the chicken in the salad. Okay, get back down there, pita. There are other things involved here too. Do I like that there? To be honest, not really. I'm gonna keep it off and just put the plate beside. I feel like the pita is gonna be awesome for, one, sopping up the chicken juices, and two, sopping up the leftover Greek dressing. There are options, my friends. Thanks, Merritt. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. So we got our salad and chicken. I'm gonna carefully lift this up. There's quite a bit of juices on here. And then our pita. That's the lineup, my friends. Ooh, whipped garlic butter in dog. You should have told me that earlier. Okay, gonna try and take a quick photo. Might have to turn one more light on, and then we are eating. Finally. It's probably too bright for you guys, but makes this look really good. Which way do I want to go? Maybe that way. And like that. Yeah. Doggo's wondering when the heck she can have treats. She's like, hello, I've been here the whole time. I'm sorry, excuse me, what? Did you have something to say? What she need? Arrgh. That made you so hungry? I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna keep that light on because it looks good. The taste test. Most important part. Yeah, give her some chimkin. Woof. Okay. I'll give her a little piece of chimkin. Ready, guys? She's like a shark out of water. Watch yourself. Good girl. First things first, nice little bite of salad. Get myself ready. Hey, Big Merit. TwitchCon. Us too. The feta and olives make that salad. Oh, And there was still a pit. Did you guys hear that? Well, hopefully I still have my tooth. Pitted Kalamata olives. BRB, going to the dentist. No, I'm all good, guys. Okay, so if you can see this, like I'm literally just tearing this apart. It's just falling off the bone. Why is rotisserie chicken so good? Super juicy. That za'atar on there is really good. I've only ever really put the za'atar spice on pita, but it's almost better on chicken with the chicken fat all caramelized and stuff. Let's try out our pitas. They look really nice. Turned out really good with the spelt flour. Proof that you can make whole grain pitas and they still taste good. I really don't see much of a difference from this to white flour. Actually, I would say this probably tastes better with the whole grains. It's got a more like roasty, toasty flavor to it. So good, guys. Okay. Who are we gonna go raid? What are we thinking? Anyone have anyone in mind? Otherwise, I'm gonna pick somebody. I mean, we probably should go raid Tabatai because he is the bone-in streamer of the week. Not sure if you guys knew that Chef de Partie has created a cooking stream team for all of the cooking streamers. It's called Team Bone-In. And this week we're featuring Tabatai Cooking, who loves to cook mostly Japanese or Asian foods, is where his influence comes from. But it looks like he's not doing that today, so I am intrigued. Lord Igilmes, come on over and you can have a bite. Just gotta find me. Okay, so we're gonna go raid my interweb friend Graham, Tabatai Cooking, who we are also going to TwitchCon with this year. So let's go show Graham and his wife Amanda some love and see what they're cooking. It looks like he's cooking duck breast, which if I know my viewers, I think you guys are gonna like that. Just wanna say a quick thank you to all of the resubs today. Very high numbers, 2 16-month resub, an 18-month. And also thank you to Running Bear for the raid. And all of the new followers, welcome in, guys. Drunken Honky, new subscriber, I see ya. And hopefully see you Sunday. We are smoking brisket all day, so come and check it out. Bye, guys. Love you all. Thank you for everything, as always.